Some games are content to stick to existing tried and true formulas, but there are some titles willing to test boundaries that end up reshaping the gaming landscape as we know it. Here are 6 games that broke free of convention. Valve raised the first-person shooter bar with Half-Life, then did it again in Half-Life 2. The gravity gun, or more accurately, the zero-point energy field manipulator, created a new way for players to interact with the world beyond just shoot it. Half-Life 2 offered a world of objects subject to universal laws of gravity and buoyancy. Players could manipulate debris to solve problems, explore, or simply kill combined soldiers in amusing ways. The gravity gun made precision grabbing, stacking and flinging possible, and it changed gaming forever. Horror games such as Resident Evil became legendary for their jump scares, but Silent Hill offered a different, more insidious approach. Silent Hill 2 used psychology to unnerve. Its monsters are grotesque, but less obvious than Resi's raging bioterrors. The nurse's broken-necked shivers, the faceless shuffle of butcher-aproned Pyramid Head. And James Sunderland is the opposite of the traditional hero. As the devastating endings reveal, he's not even a good man. No horror game had done this before, and few have managed it since. There have been great space games before, but few offered the scale, ambition and freedom of No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is like nothing else. It ditched countless orthodox concepts, and in the year since release, Hello Games has built No Man's Sky into the game it arguably should have been at launch. And this is why the game is so special. Only a studio prepared to risk failure could display such staggering, game-changing ambition. Resident Evil 4 was a risk. Out went everything the series relied on. The fixed camera angles, the pre-rendered backgrounds, the zombies, and in came the over-the-shoulder view now seen in everything from Gears of War to Dead Space. Claustrophobic mansions and underground labs were replaced by a sprawling Spanish village. The nightmarishly tank movement went too, replaced by quick-time events, context-sensitive controls and precise aiming. A template so successful it remained until 2012's Resident Evil 6. While Joel from The Last of Us looks the part of the conflicted game hero, his true motivations are real, relatable and powerful. But far more notable, however, is Ellie. Born into the post-apocalyptic world, Ellie is the 13-year-old girl who accompanies Joel, and she's central to Joel's life and the game's story. She's unusual for being a major character who's not male, not sexualized, and not even an adult. And perhaps because of this, Ellie redefines what it means to care about a character in a game. The Last of Us just didn't tear up the rulebook, it shredded it. Ubisoft calls it Spies vs Mercs mode, multiplayer action redefined. And those are not just empty words. Spies vs Mercs created asymmetric play. Instead of running around as equal characters, each side has wildly different attributes. The mercenaries are bulky, heavily armed soldiers you'll know from other Tom Clancy games, while the spies are fast, lithe, and basically unarmed. The only way a spy can kill a merc is by sneaking up and strangling them. All the spy's gear is about evasion and stealth. All the mercs is about detection and killing. Sounds like a wildly unfair fight? Well, it's not. The end result, as each side adapts to the nuances of their role, is a game of cat and mouse unlike any other. Logitech G knows about the power of breaking convention too. The G613 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard and the G603 wireless gaming mouse offer players unprecedented performance and comfort without the hassle of having your controls tethered by wires. It's total gaming freedom and the perfect complement to games willing to smash boundaries. To free your gaming experience from the confines of wired controls, check out logitechg.com and learn more about the G613 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard and the G603 wireless gaming mouse.